Logarithms, part 1 of grade 10. So this segment also very important segment for the students who learning grade 10. So let's learn logarithms. Here is a new concept, logarithms. Just I will give you an idea about logarithms first. Okay, so to be known about the concept of logarithms, you have to know about indices. So when it comes to this one, then 5 to the power 2 equals 25. 5 to the power 2 equals 25, which means 5 times 5, 25. So this segment, you know that this relation you have been given in the form of indices, right? This form is indices form, which means here is this is the index. So this is the index. So index. So this is the base. So this because of that reason, so we give a name for this relation as index form. This form is index form. This form is index form. So think of this one. So 4 to the power 3 equals 64, which means 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4, 16, 16 times 4, 64. So this segment also, this relation also is identified as index form. This relation also is identified as index form. So index base, that's the reason. So these relations have given me index form. So think of this one, 3 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 equals 27. Index form. 10 to the power 2 equals 100. 14 to the power 2 equals 196. 15 to the power 2 equals, which means 15 square equals 225. All these relations have given in the form of index form. Okay, this is the basic idea of the form of index. Okay, so this form is related with logarithms. Our point of talking about is logarithms. So when it comes to the idea of logarithms, you need to know about indices. Okay, so think of this one. Then 10 to the power 2 equals yes 100. So this is the logarithmic form. Logarithmic form. Logarithmic form. Logarithmic form. This is a logarithmic form. This form needs to be written in log form. Log form means, so this can be written as log 100 to base 10. Generally, base is the size of the digit. Base is, when you compare with this digit, that is, written in a small way, right? So log 100, this is written as log 100 to base 10 equals to 2. What's the meaning of this? The meaning of this is, log 100 to base 10 equals to 2. This means, what is this one can be written in this way as well. LG, if the base is 10. LG, we right now we do not express the base here. So log 100 equals 2, which means the base is 10 here. Anyway, this is written as log 100 to base 10 equals to log 100 to base 10 equals to. This means here it talks about so that just you learn this one from early, okay? So as to get 100, so that you can get 100, how many times you do multiply here? So then 10 into 10, 10 into 10 equals 100. Which means how many times, so that you can get 100 here, how many times should you multiply here the digit 10, which means the digit 10 you could multiply twice, which means 1 time, 2 times, 1 time, one time, 1, this is the first time, this is the second time. I mean, the digit 10 has multiplied 2 times. 1, 2. That is written here. Again, I will explain this to you. The meaning of this one is, how many times the digit 10 should be multiplied so as to get 100 here. So, 1 time, 2 times. So, twice the digit 10 should be multiplied in order to get 100 here. So then this is the index form, this is the log form. This is the logarithmic form. Extremely sorry. This is the logarithmic, this is the index form, right? This is the index form. This is the index form. This is the logarithmic form. Logarithmic form. This is logarithmic form. The reason is that here you could see log. Okay? That's the reason for that. Okay? So I'll give you the logarithmic indices forms, and you need to write index form. I will give you index form. You how to write logarithmic form. 4 to the power 3 equals 16. This can be written as logarithmic form. Log 16 to base 4 equals 3. Okay. So this means the digit 4 should be multiplied 3 times so as to get 64. 1, 2, 3. So the second question, 5 to the power 3 equals to, then 5 into 5 into 5. 5 times 25, 25 times 125. So this is equals to 125. This means, then let's write this index form in logarithmic form. Then look 125 to base 5 equals to 3. Look 125 to base 5 equals 3. So when you are given in index form, then you are able to write it in logarithmic form. So think of this one, a to the power b equals c. Just you think of this one, the log c2 base a equals to b. This can be written. Log c base a equals b. So just to write a given relation in index form in logarithmic form. Okay, this segment is the basic part of which is kept in your textbook. So think of this one, this type of one, third one, fourth one. This type of one, 10 to the power minus 1 equals to 0.1. So 10 to the power minus 1 equals 0.1. This means 10 to the power minus 1 means 1 over 10. 1 over 10 means 0.1. Okay. So then this index we written in 10 to the power minus 1 becomes 10 to the power plus 1, which means 1 over 10 equals to 0.1. Anyway, then how can I write this in log form? Log 0.12 base 10 equals minus 1. This is the way of writing it. Log 0.12 base 10 equals minus 1. Log 0.12 base 10 equals minus 1. So now we could write given index forms in logarithmic form. So on the other hand, we could write this one, logarithmic form. I will give you log form to log 2. Log 2, you need to write, you have to convert this one into that log form to log 2, log form to index form. Okay, index form. How can you do this? Log form to index form. Then, log 100 to base 10 equals to. How can you write this in index form? How can you write this in index form? This is a logarithmic form. In index form, this can be written that, this is the base, then 10 to the power 2 equals to 100. 10 to the power 2 equals to 100. So this means this is the base. The index is 2, then 10 to the power 2 equals 100. So, what is this one? How can you write this one? Log Log 25 to base 5 equals 2. How can you write this one in index form? Logarithmic form in index form. This one. How do you write this one in index form? Yes. Think of this one. You think of previously done one. I mean this one. Then 5 to the power 2 equals 25. Okay. So how can I do this type of one? Third one. Log log 64 to base 80 equals x. You have to get the value of x here, right? How can I get the value of x here? Log 64 to base 80 equals x. Log 64 to base 80 equals x. How do you write this from logarithmic form in index form? Yes. You know, then this, instead of writing in index form, you need to write, after writing this in index form, you have to get the value of x here, right? And this can be written as 8 to the power ac equals 64. And also this is an equation. This can be written, 64 as the power of 8 we could write. So 64 equals to 8 to the power 2. So this 8 and 8 can be cancelled out. X equals 2. Okay. On the other hand, the same question can be given as look, here x, here 8, here I will write here that here y. Okay, here y, I could write this here that y, right? So look, y2 base 8 equals 2. Okay, how can you get the value of y here? Yes, is it able to get the value of y here? Writing this logarithmic form in index form. Okay, so 8 to the power 2 equals 1. So 8 to the power 2 means 64, which means y equals 64. So think of this one, this simplification. Okay, here the same question I will give you, that here as x, here as m. So 64 equals 2. So this one also can be written as here m, this is m, in index form first. So m to the power 2 equals 64. So m to the power 2 equals 64. 64 we could write as m to the power 2. Now 2 and 2 can be cancelled out. M equals 8. Okay. So when you learn this, total segment, easily you will be able to do the sums which is meant in the first exercise of your textbook. Okay. So learn these sums again and again, then you will be able to simplify sums related to your art textbook. Okay, thanks a lot.